Baby, you've got something in your clothes. Swingy bang dong, wicky bangy bong. Swicky bong, bicky bicky bong. Scooby doom bang and a Scooby bong. Guys, Steve Lacy is the one and only human being who knows what it's like to have already written the song Static by Steve Lacy featuring Carlos Santana. While you and I may not be able to experience the joy of having already written the song Static, what we are able to enjoy is this guitar lesson together. And I'm here to tell you 3 things. Number 1, we're in standard tuning, no capo. That counts as one thing. The second thing I want to tell you is that we're gonna learn the easy version of the chords, and the authentic version of the chords. Although it's played on piano, so I don't really know what the authentic version of the guitar chords would be, let's just, and then the third and final thing I'm going to tell you is that we're also gonna learn the ending part. I messed up the ending just now, but rest assured, when I teach it to you, it will not be messed up. It will be cleaned up. Here we go. Let's learn the introduction to the song, which is, in my estimation, the most challenging component of the entire composition. Please play the 4th fret on the top string with your middle finger. Don't use the tip of your finger. Use like the pad of your finger, because then you want to lean your middle finger down so it touches and mutes the 2nd string from the top. You don't need to bar with your middle finger. In fact, you may not. You are not allowed to bar with your middle finger. So push firmly on the 4th fret of the top string and then just lean down and touch the 2nd string from the top. Then your ring finger plays the 4th fret on the 3rd string from the top. And unfortunately, you do need to bar with your ring finger. So your ring finger is smashed down flat onto the 4th fret of the 3rd string from the top, 3rd string from the bottom, and 2nd string from the bottom. If your ring finger also smashes down on the 4th fret of the bottom string, that is perfectly fine, but it does not need to. So far, we have 4th fret on the top string, muted 2nd string from the top, then 4th fret, 4th fret, 4th fret, and then you take your pinky and you push on the 6th fret of the bottom string. My pointer finger kind of like points at the camera, so just point to the camera with your pointer finger. My pinky is very straight, and also it's easier for me if I bring my thumb back here. See what my thumb is doing? If I bring my thumb up over the top, it becomes a little bit more difficult to play this chord. Still doable, but more difficult. Guys, this is an A flat minor 9 chord. Before you run away in fear like the coward and the traitor that you are, I would like to say that I am going to show you a slightly easier, slightly different, much easier version of this chord. But this is how you get the sound that sounds most like the piano in the song Static by Alex G. Should sound like this. See, it's beautiful. The truth is, this chord is not that hard to play. Even if you have small hands, this is a doable chord. It's just gonna take getting used. It's not like you have to develop crazy strength. It's not like you need to stretch out your fingers. You just need to spend a few days fighting with it, and I think you'll go, okay, that's actually pretty doable. So you see what's happening here? No, stop moving around so they can see it. Guys, sorry, I'm getting in fights with my producer. My producer is also named Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown, and he also occupies the same time and space as I do, strangely enough. Did you know that this song is called an A flat minor 9? No, come on, Stuart, 2 things. I have to point out this producer Stuart again. You already said that the name of the chord was the A flat minor 9. Also, I think you just said the song was called A flat minor 9, and that makes no sense. I told you we shouldn't film today. Look, guys, it's been a long week. It's been a fun long week, but I have not slept that much, and I have eaten so many peanut butter pretzel nuggets. I said I wasn't gonna have any, and I just had so many. You just strum this chord one time, and then you count to 8. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, never mind, you count to 4. So 4 beats on that chord. Then we're gonna switch to a G flat major 7 chord. Put your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the bottom string. Middle finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string from the bottom. Ring finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string from the bottom. Pinky, 4th fret, 3rd string from the top. It's a staircase. I call this the grand staircase chord. You're gonna play the bottom 4 strings, G flat major 7. What do you say we practice playing the A flat minor 9 going to the G flat major 7? Pretty weird, right? Very Steve Lacy-esque chord fingerings. In fact, this chord here, this one I told you I call the grand staircase chord. This one, I call this the Steve Lacy minor 9 chord. It's just what I call it. He didn't invent it. This is just a very Steve Lacy-esque chord, as I already spoke of. Shut up. Get the Steve Lacy minor 9 chord ready to go. 1, 2, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2. Great. For this one, you just count to 2. Then we go to an E flat minor 7 chord. Put your pointer finger on 6 of the 2nd string from the top. Mash down with your pointer finger. It is a bar chord. You have to mush your finger down onto the bottom 5 strings on the 6th fret. Put your middle finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. Put your ring finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string from the top. This is a classic E flat minor 7 chord. If you can, get your pointer finger to just touch the top string and mute it, because we do not want to hear the top string. Then you strum the bottom 5 strings. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful chord. You hold this chord out for 2 beats. So we're doing this chord for 4 beats, this chord for 2 beats, this chord for 2 beats. Pop quiz. What's this chord called? That's right. It's the A flat minor 9, also known as the Steve Lacy minor 9 voicing. What about this one? Yes, I did say it was called the Grand Staircase Chord, but that's not the only name it has. Its official technical name is a G flat major 7 chord. What's this one? E flat minor 7 chord. People of the world, friends and relatives. My name is Stuart Alexander Lehman-brown. Welcome to the channel of Marin Music Center. Let us begin. We already like almost learned the whole song actually. So let's continue. Let's practice that introduction. Let's do it twice. 4 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, start it over. 4 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, done with the intro. 1, 2, a nice and slow. And a 1, 2, 3, then switch. And a 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, 2, 3, Yes, did you hear that? I did that on purpose to prove a point. If you play this chord, the G flat major 7 chord, and you accidentally strum the 2nd string from the top, it sounds very unsettling. It sounds like your mom. Sorry. And then that's the introduction. You just do that twice. Dose time, Spanish for 2. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Very simple, very quick, although not especially easy to play. So you are going to need to designate some special practice time to this introduction. At this point in time, we go into the next part of the song. This song doesn't really seem to have verses and choruses. I think it has like an intro, then it has a middle part, and then it has an ending part, sort of. So this is when the singing starts. When the singing starts, I don't like to have to play all those crazy chords. So I have simplified versions of the chords that are easier to play, don't sound exactly like the recording, but still are functionally the same. A flat, instead of playing the Steve Lacy A flat minor 9, we're gonna switch to just a plain old regular A flat minor 7 chord. Pointer finger plays 4 on the top string. Pointer finger leans down and mutes the 2nd string from the top. Then middle finger plays 4 on the 3rd string from the top. Ring finger plays 4 on the 3rd from the bottom. Pinky plays 4 2nd string from the bottom. And then over here, the base of my pointer finger is just touching and muting the bottom string. A flat minor 7. Gorgeous. Then we go to a G flat major 7 chord, but one that's a little bit easier to play. Put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string from the top. Pointer finger leans down and mutes the 2nd string from the top. Then your ring finger plays 3 on the 3rd string from the top. Pinky plays 3, 3rd string from the bottom. Middle finger plays 2 on the second string from the bottom. Once again, your pointer finger is gonna mute the bottom string, G flat major 7. So now we're just going pow, picky, pow. Oh! Notice how my pointer finger just gets to glide along the top string. It's helpful when one finger just gets to glide. Guys, just like the Goo Goo Dolls said in their hit song, Slide. Okay, because they said slide, not glide. You could, but also we're gliding and sliding. Shut up. Shut up. Stuart, this is your producer talking again. You are not making any sense. You need to stop this video as soon as possible. Okay, so that was the easy version of the A flat minor 7, the easy version of the G flat major 7. Now we're gonna do the easy version of the E flat minor 7. Remember the A flat minor 7 chord we just did? Take that exact same shape, but move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frets up, so you're on the 11th fret. So I've got pointer finger 11 at the top, mute the second string from the top, then 11, 11, 11, and then the bottom string is also muted. Whoa! Except, you know, when Leve uses this chord voicing a lot, but she doesn't use 4 fingers, she just mashes down. She mashes down with her pointer finger, then mashes down with her middle finger. The only issue with playing it like this is then you can't strum. You have to just pluck with your fingers because we want to make sure not to play the second string from the top. That was went on a little Leve tangent there, you guys. Just do it like this. I don't care. Yeah, I know you have big fingers. You can still fit them all in there. It just takes practice. Notice how my pointer finger is kind of like sticking up past my other fingers. If you try to line them all up like this, then you might as well be dead as a doornail on arrival because it's not going to work. You have to angle your fingers like that. It takes practice. Everything takes practice, including ripping tiny little pieces of paper and then crumpling them up and then carefully putting them on the ground. It takes so much practice. What do you say we practice playing the easy version of the chords? 1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, I don't wanna wear your clothes. Hey, they smell kinda weird and they look like crap. I don't even wanna go to school. I lost my books and I lost my hat. Everybody has a wrong chord. For the first singing section of the song, you play those chords 4 times in a row. Cuatro, that's Spanish for 4. I'm surprised you didn't know that. The truth is, throughout the song, you can do the authentic, more challenging versions of the chords or the less authentic, less challenging versions. You could even just go back and forth. What I'm trying to say is you can play either version of the chord. It doesn't matter. But now, let me talk to you about your extended warranty. Play the hard chords twice for the intro. Play either version of the chords 4 times for the first singing section, then play the chords another 4 times for the second singing section. Then we go into the ending of the song. Here's the end. You start off by playing the A flat minor 7 one more time. You're just gonna strum it once and then immediately cut off the sound. So it just goes like that. And you count to 4. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the moment we've all been waiting for, we go. Watch this. Second string from the bottom. Play 12, then play 11, then play 9, then play 7. So here's what we just did. Okay, it was 12, 11, 9, 7. The rhythm goes like this. A flat minor 7 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are all offbeats, which means the beat of the song is right here, but we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice it with me. I'm gonna count to 4, and then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's practice it from the A flat minor 7 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Immediately after go up to 14 and you play 14, 12, 11, 9, and then you do 12, 11, 9, 7 again. No problem. Guess what happens next? You're never gonna believe it. You start that little thing over again and go 14, 12, 11, 9, and then you play 12, 11, 9, 7 again. Let's practice all of that starting from the A flat minor 7, and then we get to the really exciting part. 1, 2, quadrophenia, blah. 2, 3, 4, hey, okay. We're doing fine. We're doing okay. We're doing fine. And then the last part goes like this. You ready to learn it? It's going to be so much fun. You start off by on the second string from the bottom. You play 14, 12, 11, 9 again. Then push on 11 of the bottom string and 12 on the second string from the bottom at the same time. And you're going to go second string from the bottom, bottom string. I pluck down, up when I do that. So it's just bing bong. Then move your pointer finger over to 9 on the bottom string and your ring finger plays 11 on the second string from the bottom, bing bong. Then slide both fingers over 2 frets. So your pointer finger's on 7, ring finger's on 9, bing bong. And then move your pointer finger to 6 on the bottom, but middle finger plays 7 on the second string from the bottom, bing bong. The thing that I need to tell you about this is that your pointer finger does not leave the bottom string for this last section. Look, watch my pointer finger. Watch it. Look. It goes. So my pointer finger is just sliding from 11 to 9 to 7 to 6, or gliding. If you want to quote the Goo Goo Dolls, shoot, no, opposite. If you want to quote me, you say it glides. If you want to quote the Goo Goo Dolls, you say slide. What's the name of the singer's name? It's like Resnerick. Jordan Resnerick. I don't remember his name. The singer from the Goo Goo Dolls. I learned recently that the singer and the bass player are the only official members currently, I think. I don't know. I read it on Wikipedia, but I didn't actually read it. I just I made the assumption. What is happening? Guys, sorry, I have to have a quick meeting with my producer because he's saying he's not thrilled with how this episode's going. Let's practice that whole last part, starting with the 14, 12, 11, 9, and then going into the bonka, 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 bonka. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and Doing it too slowly actually makes it quite a bit harder, but you're still trying to learn the fingering and everything. All right. I don't want to play through the whole thing. Fine, I'll do it. 1, 2 from the very beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and a 1, 2, and 3, and a 4, and a 1. Jump. Then the singing starts. Hey, and a shubba-dum bow, shubba wanky bong, shubba-da bucky bucky boo, don't fight, don't rap a gown, shubba-ba. 3, 4. Then the second singing part, just do the chords again 4 more times. I went back to the hard ones for no reason. I just wanted a change, so I guess that's a reason. Overboard. And one more time. Last time going through the chords here. Guys, get ready to cut off the note. And a 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes on for a very long time. I actually don't know how long this goes on, but then it just ends like that. And that's how you play static. Doesn't actually feature Carlos Santana. I was lying at the beginning of the video.